June 16th, 2024. Best pitcher, the year 1958. Three guys wins it. Warren Spahn, the fourth time. He won 1949, 1951, 1957, and 1958. The fourth time Warren Spahn, Hall of Fame. He won 2 pitching categories. In 1958, Bob Friend, would you believe it, for the third time, in fact, 3 times in a row, he wins it. 1956, 57, and 58. Bob Friend, I never heard of this guy. And we got one more guy. Bob Friend had 2 categories, Warren Spahn 2, and we got one more guy. Whitey Ford, Hall of Fame. Bob Friend not in the Hall of Fame. But Whitey Ford also won 2 pitching categories, 1958. Let's look at it. Warren Spahn, 290 innings. That was the best. And he had 23 complete games. 2 pitching categories, he wins it. Bob Friend, most wins, 22. And most games started 38. So he has 2 pitching categories. I gotta include him along with Warren Spahn. And Whitey Ford, he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He won 2 pitching categories, 7 shutouts, and the lowest earned run average, 2.01, 1958. Let's look at it. First, let's go to Warren Spahn. What did he do in 1958? 22 and 11. 667 winning percentage, 66% of the time. 23 complete games, 290 innings, 150 strikeouts. He's a Hall of Famer. 363 career victories. Bob Friend, for the 3rd year in a row, had a good year. 1958, he goes 22 and 14. That was better than last year. Last year, he only won 14 games. 3.68 earned run average. 38 games started was the most. 274 innings, 135 strikeouts for the year. And 197 victories does not get him into the Baseball Hall of Fame. You know what? If I was Bob Friend, you have 197 victories. Come back for one more year. He retired at age 35. You got one more year left, guy. Pitch one more year, get those 3 victories to get over the 200 win mark. He gave it up, Bob Friend. We're not going to hear from him again. And the last guy, Whitey Ford. This guy made the Baseball Hall of Fame. How? 236 victories. And listen to this. 106 losses. His winning percentage was .690 career. 69% of the time this guy's winning a game. I believe that's number 1 all time as far as winning percentage. Whitey Ford. His 1958 season, he goes 14 and 7. But his earned run average that year led the league. 2.01, the lowest of the league. And he had 7 shutouts. 219 innings and 145 strikeouts. I believe we're going to hear from Whitey Ford again in the best pitcher category for the year. He's coming up, probably in the 1960s. I'm impressed with this guy, Whitey Ford. Is he in my top 10? No, but I put him in the top 30 somewhere. 236 victories, 106 losses. Only lost 106 games in 16 years. You know, a lot of other guys they're losing too much. I'm thinking of Walter Johnson. Didn't he lose a lot of games? He won a lot, but he also lost a lot. I believe It's something like, well, let's look it up. What you do is, if you guys want to know how to look up baseball players, go to Baseball Reference and type in the name. What I do is I put career pitching wins, and then I look at the leaders. Okay, I'm talking about Whitey Ford right now. 106 losses in 16 years. Excellent. But you know that a lot of Hall of Famers, some of these guys lost a lot of games. Kind of bothers me a little bit. For example, Walter Johnson. Okay, let's start off with Cy Young. 511 wins, right? Did you know that he lost 315? That's embarrassing. 315 losses? I believe that's number one all time. Walter Johnson, 279 losses. Too many, Walter. Pete Alexander, 208 losses. Okay, a little better than Johnson. Christy Mathewson, 188 losses. See, not too bad. But some of these other guys I've been covering, like Put Calvin, 310 losses. Cy Young leads with 315 losses. Pud Calvin's number 2, 311 losses. Warren Spahn, too many losses, 245. I'm comparing these guys with Whitey Ford's 106 losses. Kid Nichols, 208 losses. Greg Maddux, 227 losses. I think Maddux is in my top 10, but I don't like that many losses. Roger Clemens, 184 losses. Tim Keefe, 225 losses. Steve Carlton, 244 losses. Why am I highlighting these losses? I'm just bringing it up because of Whitey Ford's 106 losses. 690 winning percentage. John Clarkson, 178 losses. Eddie Plank, 194 losses. Nolan Ryan, 292 losses. Too many. Don Sutton, 256 losses. Too many. So I'm just highlighting what's going on here. All right, 1958 in the books. 3 guys: Warren Spahn, Bob Frenton, Whitey Ford. Okay. Our next video, 1959. We're getting to the 60s, which will be an excellent decade for pitching. You watch and see who wins it. Talk to you later. I'm out.